Now strap on your brain-absorbing information modulators, whatever they are, because it's time once again to attend Earthworm Jim's world-famous and highly renowned University of Cartoon Making. Today's lesson, the animating process. That means how they draw the cartoons.
Groovy.
Here's how they do it. Here's how they do it. And these are some of the people who do it. Yes, they start with sketches of the characters.
This is Psy-Crow, and he's a psychotic, villainous crow from outer space.
I shall destroy you and whatnot.
Painstakingly drawing each character, while other animators are busy drawing the backgrounds, the props, the spaceships. Then each drawing is carefully photographed one at a time until
we get something that looks like this.
From there, the color process begins, with various animators painting all the different pictures in minute detail.
This happens to be the planet of the very frightened people.
Then everything gets combined together until, voila!
It's me!
Is it magic? Is it voodoo?
We have no idea what kind of power it is.
But one thing's for sure.
It's actually a really exciting little adventure.
Everyone in the vicinity!
And there you have it, the animation process from start to finish. And now, just to see if you've been paying attention, here's a trivia question. If you get the answer right, you could win your very own cybernetic supersuit, which will give you the same superhero powers as Earthworm Jim himself.
Oh, goody.
What deadly and destructive martial art is Earthworm Jim an expert in? The seemingly improbable but nevertheless factual answer right after Day of the Fish. And now, as we promised, here's the answer to our Earthworm Jim trivia question. What deadly and destructive martial art is Earthworm Jim an expert in? Lip Jitsu!
Hey, this calls for Lip Jitsu! Aha! I knew it!
If you knew the answer, you could be wearing your very own Earthworm Jim cybernetic superhero suit by 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Of course, you'll have to go to the planet Argon to get it. And remember, you can learn more about the making of Earthworm Jim with every episode you buy, because each cassette contains special information about the writers, the actors, and yes, even the creator of Earthworm Jim himself. That is so top secret, even the best spies in the world can't get their hands on it.
Curses! I'll get you for this, Earthworm Jim!
Collect them all and become the most brilliant, knowledgeable person you know about the fantastic adventures of Earthworm Jim!
Man, what a rush!
And now, kids, as we promised, it's time to go to cartoon school!
Must sit. Must sit.
Today's lesson, the storyboarding process. Like, exactly what is a storyboard?
A storyboard is a bunch of pictures put together that plans out your whole cartoon. A comic book come to life. Our cartoon will be based on all of these pictures right here. There's something like 24,000 pictures drawings involved in a cartoon. So we plan them out one by one, and we do this for every single panel of the storyboard.
Quit it!
What we draw on the storyboard comes directly from the script. Even a small little action like my moving my hand like this can take up to 16, maybe even 24 different drawings.
Yes! Bravo!
The storyboard artist is a person who has a lot of skills. So we want to make sure that everything's just right.
And yet somehow groovy.
And so there you have it, the storyboard. Looks hard, doesn't it?
It sure is, but it makes for a fun cartoon.
And now, just to see if you've been paying attention, here's a trivia question. If you get the answer right, you could win a trip to the moon with Earthworm Jim himself.
All right.
What's the first address that Earthworm Jim visits when he travels back through the fabric of time? The mind-blowing, never-seen-before answer coming up right after Sword of Righteousness. And now, as we promised, here's the answer to our Earthworm Jim trivia question. What's the first address that Earthworm Jim visits when he travels back through the fabric of time? The Gettysburg Address.
7 years ago.
Aha! I knew it!
If you knew the answer, you could be on your way to the moon with Earthworm Jim. Of course, you'll have to build your own spaceship and pay your own way, but hey, nothing's perfect. And remember, you can learn more about the making of Earthworm Jim with every episode you buy, because each cassette contains information even Albert Einstein didn't know about. The writing, the drawing, even the voicing of the characters for this phenomenal, groundbreaking cartoon. Collect them all and become the most brilliant, knowledgeable person you know about the fantastic adventures of Earthworm Jim.
Yes, Snot, it is majestic in its pulchritudinous grandeur.
You read my mind, little buddy.
And now, all you future delinquents out there and drains on society, as we promised, it's time once again to attend our fabulous behind-the-scenes school of cartoon production. Today's lesson:
how do they do those crazy voices?
Check it out, Peter.
yes, everyone loves to use their vocal cords in creative, acrobatic, and hilarious ways.
We've got a fish to find.
And from the moment the script gets written, everyone wants to get into the act. From the writers
And he goes, Criminy! Something smells like prehistoric cheese!
to the creator of the cartoon himself.
Golly, Jim, what are we gonna do?
All the way to the highly paid, professional, Hollywood-type actors who actually do this for a living.
Ah, good point.
And in case you're wondering, yes, famous actors do some of the voices for our cartoon. Comedian Andrea Martin does Queen Slug for a butt.
And your little dog, too.
And the infamous Dan Castellaneta, better known as the voice of Homer Simpson, is also the voice of Earthworm Jim.
Onward, Mrs. Blubridge, in search of your cherished egg beater!
You're too good at this.
Yes, he is pretty good at that, isn't he?
Ooh, oh, looks like fun, doesn't it, huh? Can you believe grown people actually get paid big bucks to do this stuff? Well, I've got to get back to doing voices. And there you have it. Voices, voices, voices.
Groovy.
And now, just to see if you've been paying attention, here's a trivia question. Get the answer right and you could win an all-expenses-paid vacation trip to the tropical paradise of Barbados with the actual space crickets themselves. Okay, what is Mrs. Blubberidge's horrifyingly gruesome cosmetic secret? The totally absurd yet hypothetically correct answer coming up right after the Egg Beater. And now, as we promised, here's the answer to our Earthworm Jim trivia question. What is Mrs. Blubberidge's horrifyingly gruesome cosmetic secret? She's bald and wears a fakey wig.
Luckily, your incredibly fakey wig clogged the mechanism, saving your brains from suckage most foul. Aha! I knew it!
If you knew the answer, you could be sipping cider by the sea with a space cricket on your fantastic, all-expenses-paid vacation to Barbados by this time tomorrow. Okay, maybe not. But thanks for playing anyway, okay? And remember, you can learn more about the making of Earthworm Jim with every episode you buy, because each cassette contains vital, earth-shattering facts about the writing and drawing of this miraculous, life-saving cartoon. Collect them all and become the most brilliant, knowledgeable person you know about the incredible adventures of Earthworm Jim.
Hey! You missed my dramatic moment!
Tough noogies, we'll get it next time. And now, fellow superheroes, as we promised, it's time once again to attend the fantastic Earthworm Jim School of Great American Cartoon Making. Today's lesson:
Who writes this stuff anyway?
The criminal mastermind behind all this is none other than...
My name is Douglas Tenaple, and I am the original creator of Earthworm Jim. I went to my wife and said, I've got my next character. It's going to be an earthworm in a cybernetic suit.
It seemed like such a good idea at the time.
And she said, it's true.
So that's the neo-dweeb who started it all, which in turn created jobs for these overaged adolescent goofballs who actually write the show. And boy, is it hard work. Yeah, real hard work. Real hard work.
We get together with the writers and we sort of just sit around and talk about it, really.
And I love this part in here where he's like in, he's being zapped by Professor Monkey for a Head's cheese ray.
We were just looking for what's the funniest and best idea.
Come on, guys, funnier. It's got to be funnier.
And when their brilliant, overpaid minds get stuck,
Brain freeze!
they resort to drastic measures.
I'll consult the magic 8 ball. Leave it in, change it.
Did you bring candles?
Reply is no. Leave it the way it is.
Leave it the way it is.
And how do they know it'll be any good?
Because anything my wife would hate, they would enjoy.
You call that writing? Come on, he even spelled ARF wrong.
Whatever works.
And now, just to see if you've been paying attention, here's a trivia question. If you get the answer right, you could win $10 bazillion! Okay, what disgusting, revolting, talking toy does Peter Puppy play with after visiting the enchanted snail petting zoo? The unbelievable and totally preposterous answer coming up right after Trout! And now, as we promised, here's the answer to our Earthworm Jim trivia question. What disgusting, revolting toy does Peter Puppy play with after visiting the enchanted snail petting zoo? A Gabby Scabby doll!
And dig my Gabby Scabby doll!
It's so obvious!
Right, so if you know the answer, there could be a check for $10 bazillion making its way to your house right now! Too bad. So go fish. But in the meantime, remember, you can learn more super cool, rad, boffonito stuff about the making of Earthworm Jim with every episode you buy. Because each cassette contains important government nuclear data about the design, the drawing, and even the second-rate actors who play the parts in this superhuman colossal cartoon.
In all my years, Peter, never have I beheld such glory.
Collect them all and become the most brilliant, knowledgeable person you know about the fantastic adventures of Earthworm Jim!
I'm all choked up.